Hi, I'm B. Allen, aka podcast host,
Squiggy.
aka comedian, and informer of things you may or may not know. I'm a heathen,
Squiggy,
and sometimes say things you may or may not agree with.
Like they need to do like a
Hi,
heartthrob.
I'm Jay Jamal,
concert,
minister,
like
comedian, and
Lil Diggy?
podcast host.
Lil Diggy
The opinions of this podcast are for entertainment only.
them folk.
Yeah,
Please pray for
Reverend
the pod.
Ron,
He
Lil
was rapping,
Diggy,
wasn't he?
God
Yeah.
help us
Do
all.
Lil Diggy,
It's a free
Bow
country.
Wow, Lil Romeo.
And this pod costs you nothing from now. Keep listening.
Well, they got
and
a show
soon
like
you'll
that.
be paying
It's
for this
the growing up
ridiculousness.
hip hop.
Until then,
I never watched it.
cancel
Some of
us.
them people are on there though.
Enjoy
I
the
think.
scheduled program.
I never really got into it. Man.
Well, Angela Simmons is on it more than Lil Diggy.
Oh, I need to start watching it. I didn't know she was on there. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah. Well, welcome everybody to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is
And it ain't what you think.
This is episode 153
153, baby.
of the Church Parking Lot Podcast, a controversial and comedic conversation between a minister and a heathen.
Yeah.
Hey man, make sure you check us out on all our social media, all that, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You can find us there. Send us a message, say hello,
Hello.
or we hate you, or we love you. I prefer the love. Definitely prefer the love.
Absolutely.
And shout out to our sponsors, our sole sponsors.
Yeah.
ShopNewClothes.com.
Absolutely.
You can get your podcast apparel, and SpiceshipOrganics.com. Get your homemade gourmet seasonings for your food.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But let me introduce ourselves, man. I am B. Allen, one half of the business, alongside my co-host.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your pastor and Reverend Bishop, your leader, Pastor J. Jamal. Amen. God bless you real good.
That's how he sounds, dude.
Come on in. Come on in.
That's how he sounds, man.
Come on in.
Catch them on Sundays and Wednesdays.
Facts.
Yeah, okay.
Facts.
But, hey, man, but we're gonna get this one started like we always do.
Yeah.
With our favorite segment entitled "For Why."
Why for?
J. Jamal, man, you got it this week, yo. What's happening,
man?
What's going on in the world,
man.
bro?
Ain't nothing much, man. Just it's having kids is a joy.
Some would say. That's one of the words.
What you mean?
I mean, you gotta extend your vocabulary a little bit on it, but if you want to summarize it, it's a joy.
Yeah, it's a joy.
Yeah.
It's an absolute joy to have a kid.
Absolutely. It's
Right.
kind of like working out. You know, you get the pain, but you get the gain. Right?
But instead of a gain, you actually get, you get a what do they call it in accounting? You get a liability.
Yeah, most definitely.
This joker is sucking money out of your wallet, man.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, man. So how was your experience with your children in the hospital?
In the hospital?
Yeah.
Like getting them up out of there?
Well, I mean, getting them up out of there, but also after they were born, you're in the hospital. They bring the baby in, they take the baby out, stuff like that.
It was cool. It was pretty, systematic. They had the little bracelet system.
Right.
So you know whose baby is who, and you're supposed to be there.
Right.
That type of thing. It was pretty clear cut, man. Yeah, no issues. They showed us the alarm and where to go, where not to go.
Right.
And for the most part, you just sat in your room and just hit the button and asked for stuff.
Right.
I never really had to go anywhere.
Like you was ordering online.
It was like Uber Eats. Except the Eats was trash.
Facts.
But
Facts.
it's cool, man.
Yeah, man.
I like the graham crackers.
Oh man, the graham crackers are amazing. I don't know what it is about those graham crackers in those individually wrapped packages, but them things be hidden.
They're fine. And they weren't even golden graham.
No.
They were off-brand.
Yeah.
They were graham golden. But they were good though.
They were.
Yeah.
They were. Like I left because they told us when we had Deuce, they told us, they said, take everything in your room. Ooh. And I had to clarify.
Yeah.
Because, the old me rose up. And I said, I said, when you say everything, define everything. They said everything that pertains to your baby. I said, when you say pertain to my baby, give me a little bit more, because I'm taking heart monitors. I'm taking the thermometers and the boxes of the little plastic things that go on them.
Technically, you need that stuff.
Yeah. I'm taking the little things they put on the mama's stomach to monitor the heartbeat. I'm taking that.
The gel.
I'm taking the gel too. I'm taking the little pods that they put on the stomach, and they hear the baby's heartbeat with the little straps on them.
Yeah.
I'm taking them. I'm gonna use them when I work on the car.
So you don't have nothing to see no more, though.
No, I'm gonna use those when I work on the car.
You looking at the inside of the engine?
I'm a strap, not the ultrasound, just the sound thing where you know you can just hear the do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that, so I'm gonna put it on the car when something wrong with it. Put it on the car, listen to the monitor, so I know oh, it's misfiring in number 2.
I'm almost certain that's not how that works. But it's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot.
You gotta be specific when you tell me to take certain stuff.
Yeah, I'm with
so
you, bro.
then she was very specific, and she said, take all the Pampers, the wipes, the gel that they use for when you change the baby pamper. Take all the blankets.
Yeah.
Take what else? Take the blankets. Take the onesies that they provide. Take all of that.
Okay.
Right. But I don't believe that's how it was when I was born. Because they also had a security system as well. The mama had a bracelet, I had a bracelet, and everybody else had to sign a visitor's form and stuff like that.
No, wait, you talking about with your recent birth, or you talking about with you?
No, with me it wasn't none of that.
I'm saying you ain't have nothing.
No, not at all.
They were calling your name.
Yeah.
They were calling the baby's name, expecting the baby to answer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your baby. Yeah, the one crying when I called his name.
Yeah.
He a smart boy.
He know his name already.
Yeah.
You ain't even put his name on the doggone paper yet. Yeah. Ain't even named your baby yet. Yeah, man. But having a baby is so much more complicated now.
Yeah.
Because you have to have all those security measures because, people out here stealing babies.
Yeah, people are crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
There's this story.
Oh, boy.
Huh?
Yes.
There's this story.
Okay.
Of a husband who served his wife with divorce papers because the blood test came back that the baby was not his.
Ooh.
He was upset. He found out the baby wasn't his, and he served his wife with papers.
Okay, I mean,
the baby's 5 years old now.
5 years old. So I've been raving the baby that won't mine.
For 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
That's tough.
5 years.
That's tough. Because in the heart of hearts, that is my child.
Right.
But by the blood, it's not. And you need to find out whose that is.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
That ain't right.
Because this baby done grew up. It don't look nothing like me.
Yeah.
Don't act like me.
Yeah. He don't fart while he in the shower.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He don't scratch his balls before he grab his sandwich for lunch. He don't do none of that stuff. He ain't even got no round up. He ain't got no goatee or nothing.
He ain't got nothing. No
that baby don't look nothing like me. He ain't even got a job. When I make babies, they come out with a 9 to 5. I know that. I knew that baby won't mind.
Look at the baby nose. Look at the baby nose. Don't look nothing like my nose. But here's the crazy part about this story.
Okay.
It wasn't just the father. They took a test, and the baby was neither the father's nor the mother's.
Oh no. No.
Yeah. Didn't match neither one.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is 5 years ago. We talking about 5 years ago. This baby 5 years old. So 5 years ago, that puts us pre-COVID. So they still had the same type of security measures. Maybe not as stringent,
right,
but they still had some type of security measures. And this baby is not neither the mother's nor the father, and they both have spent 5 years raising this baby.
That's crazy. That hurts even worse.
Yes,
that's our baby.
Yes.
At this point, you might as well once she got that information, they might as well just rip the DNA test up and got back together. Sorry, my bad.
This don't even mean nothing no more.
It don't mean nothing no more.
Yeah.
I thought you was cheating. Apparently, the hospital was cheating. I guess we good now.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it comes to question, like, how do you mix up a person's baby? Like, you're supposed to have that name tag on that baby as soon as it comes out. Like, when Deuce was born, as soon as he came out, they cleaned him up. They put a bracelet on his ankle.
Yeah.
That matched her bracelet and my bracelet.
Yeah.
This is 5 years ago.
Yo, that sounds like an inside job,
Yep.
bro.
Check this out, though.
Sounds like an inside job.
The baby that was really theirs didn't go to another parent.
So where is he? He's just in the atmosphere.
No, he is actually in an adoption agency.
Oh no. So
Yeah.
but that still leaves more questions.
Right.
So where are the parents of this child's baby that we have?
Right.
Where they at?
This baby that you have is supposed to be in foster care. And your baby is supposed to be with you, but somehow they mixed up the two babies and put the baby that had parents that wanted them and put them in foster care and took this baby and said, you know what, this baby need more love. We just gonna give him to these parents. They was gonna put him in foster care anyway.
He didn't cry when I called his name. So, you know, I've been working at this hospital 50 years, baby. That's how we used to do it.
That's how we used to do it.
That's how we used to do it. He ain't cry, so
He didn't cry.
I figured he needed a little help.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Hell no.
And you find out where your baby is in foster care. So now, what do you do? Do you go and get that baby and keep this baby that you've been raising for 5 years because that's all they know? Or do you, like, detrimentally emotional damage this baby and tell them, hey, we don't know you, and put them in foster care and get your baby back? And now you got to relearn this baby who has traumatic experience because they grew up in foster care.
In foster care for 5 years in the system is rough.
Yes.
Well, look, man, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do?
I don't know.
You know, hey, man.
I don't know.
Just in the spirit of sports.
Oh God.
You know, that's one of the easiest way I can explain things to people, either sports or music. In the spirit of sports,
Okay.
I'm calling a press conference. Calling a press conference.
Gotta call a press conference.
I'm bringing the baby to the press conference. And I'm inviting to the press conference my baby, the real baby.
The real baby.
And the foster home representatives. and we're coming to the table and we're gonna work out a trade. Alright? We're gonna work out a trade. And it's not just gonna be baby for baby. Oh no, we can't do that.
Yeah, I need a little bit more.
I need a little bit more off the top. We need to get the commissioner involved.
Yeah.
You know who the commissioner is?
The governor.
The state. The state that screwed up this mess in the first place. I need 5 years worth of whatever it costs to raise a child in this area. So if it costs, you know, I don't know, $6,000-$7,000 a month, we need to multiply that.
Plus cost of living increase.
Cost of living. I need the cost of reversing whatever kind of negativity and BS y'all fed to his head. He might be over there becoming satanic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta get the devil about this boy. I don't know.
We need a psychologist.
Yeah. I don't know what
psychiatrist. We need all of them.
Yeah. And the way that the world is now, with people just allowing children to make their own choices, he might think he a dog. So you pick him up and he start barking. Look at all the work I got to go through to get my baby right. I need $5 million. $5 million and a baby.
$1 million for each year.
Every year. Damn right. Damn right, man. The state got it. They got it. Cough it up, man.
They gonna have it this time.
Yeah, they gonna find it. They gonna find it. Yeah, that's the end of my press conference.
And no. That's not the end.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I need free health and medical care for this baby because the hospital that screwed it up gonna take care of both of these babies.
Oh, absolutely. For life.
For life.
Yeah.
For life.
They're getting that Canadian wealth.
Oh yeah. Like we all getting it. Like my wife, me,
immediate family,
everybody. We lottie-dottie, everybody getting this free health care. Yes, sir.
That's wild.
Huh?
I can't imagine, yo.
That's tough, man.
I can't imagine at all. So is there any resolution or is there any update or do you know?
There's no update as of yet.
Okay.
But this man, I mean, like, okay, so we talked about the baby. What do you do about the wife?
That's what I'm saying.
You didn't serve her papers.
But he served her papers because the baby wasn't his.
Right.
What led you to getting the test to determine the baby wasn't yours?
Look at that baby nose. That baby nose don't look nothing like me.
Sir, it's been growing for 5 years.
Yes.
So on the 5th year, you decided.
By the time I was 5, my mama knew. I had the same nose as she did and my daddy. I even had my daddy's eyebrows.
His eyebrows. See, but it sounds like to me that there had to be some other entanglements.
Okay.
Or issues.
Yeah.
Or there was some trouble in paradise.
Yeah, it was.
Some
It was.
wavy waters in there.
Yeah, you didn't just come to this by, by happenstance,
Nah.
like just by looking at the baby. No, there had to be some other stuff that you saw your wife doing and it was like,
Yeah. I need to test this baby.
yeah, you're a little too loose with it. You're a little too loose. Let me test this baby.
So that's funny though. I wonder if they do come together and what do you do? I'd be scared to have another baby. Well, we having this one at home.
This baby ain't leaving the house.
In the bathtub.
Yes.
Yeah.
This baby's gonna be homeschooled.
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
Get the Epsom salt. Is that
all
what
of
they
that.
use?
All of that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to what's that called? The not the nurse that works at the hospital. What are
Oh,
those?
the midwife?
Midwife.
Oh,
I'm going to midwife school. We're gonna have this baby at the house in a kiddie pool in the backyard.
You could be the midwife?
Yes. Doggone right.
Is that a mid husband?
Mid husband. I'm gonna be right there. In between. In between. You doggone right.
Wow.
We're gonna have this baby.
Oh man.
Yeah, together. We're gonna make sure. No bracelets needed. Huh? Ain't nobody coming over the house for 7 to 8 years. Can we see your baby? I'll send you a picture.
There you go.
And it's encrypted.
Encrypted picture?
Yes.
Extra secure.
Extra secure. Yes, sir.
I get it, man.
But hey, man, that just begs the question, man. For why?
Yeah. Why for y'all switching babies, man?
Why are y'all?
Why y'all switching babies? The one thing y'all got to get right. Y'all had one job.
One job.
It ain't like y'all in there popping out 20 babies a day, man. Come on, it's only a couple a day.
That's it.
It's only a couple of days.
That's it.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of babies, walking past babies, babies getting switched.
Not acknowledging babies.
Yeah, used to be your baby. Well, there's a young man by the name of Jonathan Majors who, was in the news previously for some domestic. It was really some BS, man.
It really was. Somebody trying to extort him for money.
Pretty much, they got their money.
Yeah.
But he's back on the scene now.
Right.
Trying to clean up his image. That's not really dirty, but you know how they do us, man. You know how they do us. So we gotta kiss ass a little bit.
Yeah.
And part of that kissing was with Megan Good. So Jonathan Majors has found himself in a relationship.
Yes.
Quote unquote. I still don't know whether to believe it or not. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't.
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors is with Megan Good.
Right.
Sure.
Whatever.
Maybe.
But
anyway, they've been an item, right? So for several months now. I think it's been like 6 months to a year.
Something like that.
It's been quite a long time.
Yeah.
So, they were at this red carpet event. I'm not sure what it was for. Maybe it was for, what's it, Divorce in Black?
Divorce in Black,
The Tyler Perry movie that Megan Good is starring in.
Yep.
I believe that's what it was there
Yeah.
for. So they're at this red carpet event, and everybody shucking and jiving, having a good time, speaking to people.
Yeah, greeting everybody.
Yeah, cameras flashing.
Right.
People asking questions.
Right.
Everybody's, it's good camaraderie, it's good live, it's good energy.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a place and you've seen someone that used to be involved with your current situation? So in our instance, it would be our wives. Have you ever seen anyone from their former relationships appear?
Yes.
Right in front of you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you at liberty to share how that interaction went?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, how did that go?
So, mine is kind of the opposite of what you think would happen.
Okay.
Right? What you think would happen is, he would ignore me and go and talk to her and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. He was overly friendly. he was overly friendly. Like, he'll come and dap me up like we've been knowing each other for years.
Yeah.
You know, talk to me. And it got a little scary because he would ask me about stuff that nobody else knew. So, you know, he was like, you know, hey man, so how preaching going and this and that, and how, you know, how's this and how's comedy, blah blah blah. And I'd be like, no, everything's going good, you know. And then I started thinking like that man who, you know, baby wasn't his. I was like, what, y'all talking? What's going on? How you get this information? But, you know, he's related to somebody that she knows also. Gotcha. So, you know, the word could get around very easily.
Yeah.
But he was very overly friendly, and he made sure to, you know, do all the proper things, you know, and do it in front of me.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't like you were doing it because it's the right thing to do. It was like, you know, hey, hi, hey, Jay, hi, yeah, this is my girl right here, hi, yeah, we go, yeah, hi. And then, you know, it's like, dude, you doing too much.
Yeah.
Like that's too much. But then there was times, you know, that it was just like, you know, okay, all right, like I need to go have a conversation with this guy, but I was never allowed to. I was never allowed to.
Of course, you're never allowed to.
Yeah, you're never allowed to.
Because they know how high your elevator goes, brother. You know, we want to keep you on the first floor.
I mean, you know, it's only 2 floors.
Oh man, it don't go up to unlucky 13.
Yeah, I don't get to unlucky 13.
Once it get there,
that's it.
It gets heinous.
Yeah, it does. It does. I try and keep my elevator, you know, very one through 5, 5-ish.
Yeah, well, you can take the steps.
I can take the steps after that, but anything after that.
Yeah, I'm with you, dog.
Yeah,
I'm with you. You know what? It's funny because mine was kind of similar. In the stance that he was kind of doing too much.
Right.
But what I did was I match energy.
Right.
I'm an energy matcher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a reciprocal.
Right.
Energy guy.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
So I'm in a club. I don't remember how many years ago this was. I'm in a club. Well, it's got to be a lot of years because I haven't been in the club in God.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Last time I was in the club, I was looking for a baby. Looking for a baby. You want to have one? You want to have one?
I'm gonna let you know right now, when it's born, it ain't mine.
Yeah. But you know, I was in a club.
Okay.
And I saw a dude.
Okay.
And you know, I was in a relationship, not with the one that, you know, he was with at the time, but I saw a dude, and he came up to me, hey, what's up, man? You know, how is so-and-so?
Right.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
Right.
I was like, man, I don't know. You know, I think she all right. You know, everything's good. But the thing about this guy is I knew, he didn't know, but I knew that he had some interaction with this former relationship while we were in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
He didn't know that I knew that.
Right.
But I knew that.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
So we ended up talking and whatever. He done bought me a drink, you know. I'm like, cool.
You're right.
So we drinking and everything, you know, he's all hype, and I'm like, just like you said, like, he's doing way too much.
Way too much.
So, like you said, I go start doing way too much.
Right.
So I got my drink, I'm going around the club, I'm trying to find the most hideous but vulnerable women I can. And I start hitting on them, you know, talking to them. Yeah, my man over there, he said he wanted to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just sending him his way. right after left. Thank you for the drink. And here come these monsters, brother. One after the other.
Ooh, I heard you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, you know, and because his energy is so high, it's not like he can like just bring it down.
Right.
He had to entertain it.
He had to.
You know, and me, I'm just sitting on the corner like, got you, boy. You know, I got you, dog. You know?
I see you, boy.
So he thinks I'm legitimately trying to fix him up with something. I'm like, nah, I'm really not. I'm trying to ruin your life. So I'm trying to do.
I hope you have a baby.
Yeah, I hope you do. One of these paper bags. But anyway, man. So you get the gist of where we're going with this X thing. So anyway, Jonathan Majors is there.
Right.
Megan Good is there, you know, celebrating her movie or whatever.
Right.
And in walks
the Green-Eyed Bandit.
Green-Eyed Bandit.
He got his own theme music. Like when he come through, what's the smoke? The smoke machine.
The smoke machines,
the fog machine start going. The disco light drops,
and it's only a green light.
Yeah, man, and only the green light is only on him.
Only on him.
And he walks in. He goes by the name of Michael Ealy.
Yeah.
Anytime your last name is Ealy. Boy, you doing something.
You doing too much. You doing too much.
In walks Michael Ealy, man. Yeah. And if y'all know Michael Ealy, you know he's a very good actor.
Right.
And you know I'm very comfortable in my sexuality, so I'm here to tell you, man, he looks good.
He's a good-looking guy.
Good looking guy.
I don't even think Michael Ealy walked in. I think he had one of the Spike Lee movies. He was on a conveyor belt. And he got out the car and immediately just started.
He just glid in there, boy.
Just glid right into the.
Just imagine, man. You know, he's an average sized guy.
Yeah.
Light skin.
Yeah.
You know, he got the facial, the jaw structure.
Right.
You know, the green eyes.
Yep.
The curly hair.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He's every woman's heartthrob, man.
And he has that voice that just, you know, when he talks real soft, like it's like, this movie is pretty good, you know.
Michael Ealy.
Michael Ealy. That's my name. Green Eye. See me. Blink. You see me.
Ealy.
That's all he says.
That's all he says, man. So in comes Michael Ealy.
Yeah.
I don't know how he came. He might have dropped in.
He might have.
Dropped in off a rope. Off a helicopter. But he drops in and starts speaking to people in this one group. This group is Megan Good is here. Jonathan Majors is right beside her, and there's these other people around.
Yeah.
In walks Michael Ealy, starts dabbing people up. Hey, what's up, brother? All right, how you doing? All right. Sees another guy.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. All right. Good time. Yeah. Then he sees Megan Good. Oh my God.
Lord have mercy.
You would have thought they had been together since, I don't know, man, maybe like second grade.
Like they ain't seen each other since high school.
Oh man, hey baby.
Yeah, what's up, girl?
Runs up on her and gives her a hug.
Not just a regular hug.
Not just a hug.
No.
But a tug. Or a hug that should come with a tug.
Yeah, for real.
Oh man, a tug. And, you know, one of them leg lifters.
Yeah.
You know, lifts her up a little bit.
Yeah.
Gets her up off the ground.
I
want you to feel how I felt when I walked in here.
This is how I came in.
Did you feel that? Look in my eyes, they're green. Ain't no contacts, baby.
Yeah. Michael Ealy. My initials are M.E. That's me.
Yo, but he's doing all of this while her quote-unquote man is right beside her.
Standing right next to her, like as close as we are.
Exactly. And you know what he's doing?
What is he doing?
Picking boogers. Literally. And I mean that verbatim. My man is picking boogers, wiping his nose, doing anything that he can to keep his hands busy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To make it look like, you know, I got something to do.
Yeah.
Check his pocket. You know how you check your pocket, pick out your phone, scroll a little bit.
You start talking to your assistant over there in the corner.
Check the battery percentage. Turn the Wi-Fi on, turn the Wi-Fi off.
Oh, shoot.
Turn the phone on vibrate, turn it back on. You know, he's doing anything he can, man.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Michael Ealy is basically just, you know, felt up his woman.
Yes.
And
lifted her off the ground.
The kicker is, after he releases her back into the wild,
what does he do?
He still don't speak to Jonathan Majors, man. I think he went and dapped up 2 more people.
He did.
How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
All right, good to see you, man. Yeah, nice to see you. You're not Jonathan Majors. All right. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Yeah, likewise. Never speaks to Jonathan Majors, and then proceeds to go and take a flick
with Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors and Megan Good, and he's just standing there with him like, hi, here with my people.
Yeah.
Really just my boo.
Just really her. Yeah.
And some angry Negro.
With green eyes who flew in here on a cloud.
Yo, dog. My wife asked me, she said, if that was you in that situation, what would happen? So you know what? I'm gonna let it proceed. Once I see it, once I get the visual, I'm gonna let it all go. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Pick her up. Yeah, do that. As soon as he's done, now I do all that to you.
Right.
Come here, boy.
Not boy.
Come here, boy.
Not boy.
Come here, little light skinned boy.
Yeah.
Little green eye. I'm gonna pick him up. I might even cover him by the buttocks.
Oh,
I'm picking him up. You don't get this work. You don't get this work. Now you see how it feels. Are you embarrassed? Exactly. Yeah, now we on the same stage.
We all on the same stage.
Because I promise you, after I do that, the headlines would be completely different.
Oh, absolutely.
You wouldn't even hear about what he did to her.
No.
It would all be B. Allen lifted up Michael Ealy by his butt at the movie premiere.
I match energy.
Oh, I match energy. That's what I do. That's what I do.
But you know what's funny though is that Jonathan Majors. When y'all get a chance, go watch the video. It's on everything. So after Michael Ealy picked her up, let her down, and then skipped over him, like literally, like you're Jonathan Majors, I'm Michael Ealy. I picked up Megan Good, sat her down, and I went right in front of you to the next person. Jonathan Majors literally started talking to himself.
He did.
With his phone in his hand, and I'm pretty sure he was saying to himself, Majors, you just got done beating a white woman. Don't do it. Because if you beat a man with green eyes,
light skin at that,
it's the same thing.
It's exactly the same. It might be worse, bro.
Might be worse.
Because black women honestly are his biggest fans.
Yes.
You know, I'm still trying to figure out where that comes from.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It comes from the chin down.
Is that what it is?
It comes from the chin down. Jonathan Majors is a like, he takes care of his body.
I feel like women are just looking for that these days. It's got to be everything else.
I mean, but
he comes across as like, this is just to me, man.
Okay.
No Diddy, but it's like he's so ugly, he's handsome. Like Seal.
Get off me.
He's like Seal.
Get off me.
Like Seal is so sometimes repulsive to look at that it's like beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's like art.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
He's like abstract. It's abstract. It's like, oh my God, look at it. It's just so amazing. And I think that's where it's like a trick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think so. But I also think that his fan base was black women until they found out that he was with a white woman. And then once
he gained them back once he beat them up. Oh, he back with us, boo.
He back with us. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. But still, if I was Jonathan Majors, and I would agree with you, I'm matching energy. Yeah. Like, I'm probably going to treat him. I'm not going to pick him up like that, but I'm going to treat him like he was my little brother. I'm probably going to go up to him and be like, what's up, what's up? Put him in a headlock, give him a little noogie or something like that, and then push him off me and then slap him on his butt like we playing basketball. Like, and then dare him to do something.
Dog, Jonathan Majors is like 2 feet taller than him and probably has a build 2 times his size.
Yes.
He probably could have snapped Michael Ealy in half.
Yes, and
he wanted to,
and has taken professional boxing lessons.
Yeah,
and for the movie Creed. So I'm pretty sure you don't forget that.
No, he's learning to move it too.
Oh gosh, yes,
he's learning to move.
And if he probably still does it as a workout. So I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Look, man. Yeah. All you male predators out there, man. You see a woman, all right, and she's happy in her relationship.
Yeah.
Leave her alone. Right?
Facts.
No matter what y'all had, all right. No matter what y'all had. Now, unless it's in the dark, now anybody gonna see it. You might be able to sneak you a little hug or something, but come on, man. We in the public.
Right.
I'm with her, sir.
Right. Right.
Do you know that I can see you?
I can see you, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, she came with me.
Right. Everybody knows we're together.
Right.
Oh,
like, it's been in the news.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Michael Ealy, you're a dangerous boy, man.
He is very, very bold. Well, speaking of bold, and stealing.
Yeah. To steal your girl right there.
Just steal your girl.
Steal it right back.
I definitely would. Hey, man. I'm not even going sugarcoat it, man. I've been in some bad spots in my life.
Okay. Yeah, same here.
You need some money. I'm good now. Oh. I'm good, but I can remember.
I ain't got it, but just saying. Just wanted to ask. If you need it, I'll find a way to try to get it. But once I get that, I'm probably gonna need that for myself. Then I give you what I got left.
Yeah. You go $20.
Yeah, it's
I got a total of $5,000, but you know, stuff happened. You know,
49.
No, man. Like, I've been in some bad positions to where I can remember in one specific time, statute of limitations. Like, man, I was working like a dog and couldn't make ends meet for nothing, man. Like paying rent, paying bills, you know, taking care of kids, you know, all at the same time. Because all my kids were stair steps, so they were right behind each other. So, you know, I had one go, you know, and get potty trained. Then I had the twins who were trying to get potty trained, so they were in pull-ups. Then I had a baby who was actually in Pampers. So, you know, back to back to back. And it came to a point to, man, where I tried to, I had thought about stealing some Pampers. Went to Walmart. I went in there with a whole plan, and I had my kids with me, so they was gonna be my cover up. I went and got some pants. Went into the dress. Well, I went to the baby section. Went and got some Pampers. Walked around like I was looking for other stuff. Went to the men's section. Got some pants. Brought the cart over there to the fitting section and started to try and do it. And I just was convicted. I couldn't do it, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. So I overdrafted my account and said that, you know, hey, they'll get this money on the next, you know, payday.
So instead of you stealing, you let the bank steal from you. Because you know they gonna pay for your Pampers.
Yeah, they gonna pay for it.
And then you gonna pay them for paying for your Pampers.
Yes,
man.
yes.
So somebody stole at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, somebody got robbed.
I got you, man.
Somebody got robbed. But man, I've never been in a bad situation to where I stole like hundreds of thousands of dollars of, you know, stuff.
Oh, no.
Like that takes a lot of work.
A lot of work.
A lot of work.
A lot of guts.
Yes.
That takes a lot of everything.
Yes.
A lot of resources. You got to get a lot of other people involved.
Right.
And that's usually where there's the downfall.
Absolutely. Because somebody gonna snitch.
If you can't mastermind a financial crime,
Yeah.
to where it's just you.
Yeah.
Like it's just me involved. Maybe one other person.
Yeah.
Maybe. But if you can't do it by yourself, bro, it ain't even worth doing it, dog.
Yeah.
So once you get 2 and 3 and 4 people involved,
That's too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Everybody don't think like you.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna crack.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna tell.
Yeah.
Somebody might die.
Somebody look like Michael Ealy.
Yeah.
So
You can't do it, man.
you can't do it, man.
You can't do it.
Can't do it, man. And this particular story, man, they tried it.
Yeah.
They tried it.
Yeah, I was reading up on this one. This one is hometown too.
Yeah, hometown, man.
Yeah.
Hometown, and somebody stole a lot of merchandise.
Yeah.
And not just any merchandise.
No.
I'm talking about one of the main and most expensive pieces of equipment in these stores.
Yeah.
They stole TVs.
Yeah.
TV, and not just like 5 or 6.
I know.
You know, I'm talking hundreds.
Yeah. 500 or 600.
500 or 600s
Yeah.
of TVs to equal up to $680,000.
That's wild, boy.
$680,000 worth of TV. What are you doing with these TVs, sir?
Ain't the question what I'm doing with the TVs.
What's the question?
It's what I'm doing with the money that I'm getting for these TVs, man. Nah, man, I read the articles, man. They've been jacking up Sam's Clubs and Walmarts, man.
Yeah. Sam's Club, Walmart's, and
Didn't hear it from me, but Walmart's probably the easiest place to steal from.
Hey, I don't know. You know, sometimes you just can go through your self checkout and scan a pack of ground beef and have a TV in the cart. You know.
You can walk into some of these stores and just look at the attitude of people and just know that they don't care.
They're not at all.
They don't care.
Especially the ones watching self-checkout.
Yeah.
If they are standing at the front on the edge of the counter like this, not really watching anybody on their phone,
Oh yeah.
you good.
They don't care.
Not at all.
Man. So I have been a shopper in these stores and watched people steal.
Yes.
Like I've seen people steal.
Yes.
And they seen me see them. and they look at me like I'm air.
Right.
I'm not even there.
No, you're Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, I am, yo. And they just go and lift their merchandise right off the ground.
Right off the ground in front of you.
Yeah, take it right out the door.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, walk right past you.
Took my baby. Ain't that something? The green-eyed bandit.
Green-eyed bandit, man.
Yeah, man. That's a sad situation, though.
Yeah, man.
Because when you get into that kind of operation, yo, you talking a lot of jail time once you get caught.
Facts.
Dog. You know, you should have stopped at one TV.
Yeah.
Should have took the one, mounted it up, and if you got caught, you know, it's a little misdemeanor. You know, you can't come to the store no more.
Right.
But now you talking about $680-something worth of merchandise, brother. You talking about doing hard time.
Hard times. And it's a group of 6 men and 1 woman. They stole 691 TVs, valued at over $680,000 from 321 Walmarts and Sam Clubs, from Virginia to Florida.
They were traveling.
Yes, 320 Walmart, Sam's Clubs.
That's wild.
Up and down the East Coast.
And I was trying to figure out, like, how are they doing it? Like, at first I thought they were just going in stores,
right,
and just taking TVs and bouncing.
Right.
No, they had a actual, like, legitimate plan.
Yes,
man.
Somebody used to work for Walmart.
Dog, they would just go and purchase broken TVs. Go and then purchase the real TV.
Right.
And switch it out for the broken one.
Yep.
Reseal the box and everything.
Bring it back.
And these fools at the store would go and put it right back on the shelf for Jonathan Majors to go buy it and realize it don't work. Damn TV don't even work.
Jonathan Majors then bought the warranty and everything.
Yeah, man, ain't nothing going right in my life.
Nothing at all, man. Nothing at all.
Man.
So get this. The conspirators stole 187 TVs valued at $183,000 from 34 locations statewide. That's just in Virginia.
Whew. That's damn near every store, ain't it? They went to all of them, didn't they?
Every Walmart.
Every Walmart.
Every Walmart in the area. They took, and listen, I'm telling you, somebody has to have a job at Walmart.
Yeah.
It has to be telling these people where these TVs are being delivered, because ain't no way you just gonna walk into a random Walmart and do this. No, you have a plan.
No, they got a plan. They was probably scoping them out, you know,
Yeah.
seeing who works when, what type of employees over there. You know, is he the type that really be digging and looking into stuff, or,
Right,
or he don't care?
Right.
Yo, no, that's nuts, dog. They made that's a big living. 6 people, 680,000. That means they were all making 100K plus.
Right.
Off stealing TVs.
Yes.
Man, I'm in the wrong business.
Yes.
I'm in the wrong business. What are TVs at?
And they were stealing 70 to 85 inches in size, and these TVs were priced between $900 and $1,200.
Oh man, they were doing the big TVs.
Yeah.
Too. Wow.
Yeah. And then if you get them and you sell them for $500, easy money.
Wow.
Easy money. Thank y'all for joining the Church Parking Lot Podcast. We got some planning to do for the next episode.
Yeah, don't worry about the TV.
Don't worry about this TV.
Don't worry about the TV.
When we get it, when we come back, this whole wall gonna be a TV.
Straight plasmas.
Straight plasma.
You gonna have the 3D joints.
Yeah,
all of that.
All of that, man.
All of that, dog. No, man, I can't imagine, bro. That's wild.
Yeah, man.
But I get it, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to live for some people, man.
Right.
Because, you know, life is short.
Yeah, absolutely.
Life is very short.
Very short.
But for some people, it's also very long.
It can be.
It can be, brother.
It can be.
You know, this past week or so has really taught us that, man.
Yeah.
We've lost some very interesting people in the world.
In the words of my grandmother, people dying who ain't never died before.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. And I think the first, or let's start with the youngest.
Start with the youngest. Yeah, Shannon Doherty.
Shannon Doherty.
Yeah,
man.
you remember her?
Nope.
Come on, man.
Nope.
90210.
Man, I didn't watch 90210.
What
man.
is
I don't know
wrong
why.
with you?
I don't know why.
90210 was
when 90210 came out, it was around the time of there was a lot of funny stuff on, and 90210 was kind of serious.
It was kind of serious.
Yeah, but I think I was in like a more playful time in my life.
So you watching Martin? And
yes, I was watching Martin. I was watching Will
Fresh Prince.
Yeah. Man, Mad TV.
Yeah.
And Living Color.
Yeah.
I was watching that stuff. So no, I seen the commercials for 90210.
Right.
And that's like sappy white people stuff.
I
never got into it.
Man, it was the best show, man. And she was the black sheep of the family, and sadly enough, her hair was black, like stark black. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, she was the one who was always, didn't really know what she wanted to do, but she was always the one that nobody could really get along with and stuff like that. And she died of cancer, man.
Yeah, cancer
of all
sucks,
things, man. Yeah, definitely cancer sucks, man.
Cancer sucks. So she's the earliest, the youngest out of
the youngest.
everyone we're talking about.
At 53, man. 90210 will never be the same because she died, and then Matthew Perry was from Friends. What's the other guy's name from 90210? Anyway, he was the one. He was the heartthrob of it. Oh, but okay. he was the the one who never really did anything right. He was the loose cannon. Gotcha. Rode motorcycles with a leather jacket on in the summer. Yeah.
Rebel.
Yeah, he was the rebel. So I think two of them are gone, man. So it's no longer 90210. It's 90010.
What numbers you taking there?
The 2. Because 2 of them died. So
just rename the whole
the whole
franchise,
thing,
man.
Yeah, man.
Well, let me see how you rename this one.
Okay.
Because the legend that I know of,
woo!
The pioneer.
Yes.
Of when you needed to get your buns.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Specifically, Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons passed away, man.
Yeah, man.
What they call him, the Prince of working out, the Prince of exercise,
the Prince of something like that. Yeah.
Some will say princess.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, he had food, he had shakes, he had videotapes.
Yeah, man.
That's when the thermal socks was in.
Oh, thermal socks and the neon workout.
Yeah, the leggings.
Everything was a leotard.
Yeah, everything was a leotard.
I've never seen Richard Simmons outside of a leotard. I've never seen it. I never seen him in a suit. I never seen him in nothing else.
Nothing.
Only he might have came out born that way.
Yeah, he might have.
Maybe they got switched at the hospital.
Yes, I don't know, man.
I know my baby had a leotard on. I knew he had one when he came out. So I know this ain't my damn baby.
Where is my leotard baby?
Yeah, my baby was going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 when he came out. This fat baby over here. Yeah, I had an in-shape baby.
Richard Simmons came out. Come on, Mom, lift those legs. And Richard Simmons has been the butt of so many jokes, man.
Yo, he has, man.
Yeah.
Richard Simmons came out in a time where homosexuality wasn't talked about. It wasn't really accepted.
Nah.
But he was really loud and proud with his personality in a way where you couldn't deny it.
Right. He never said that he was.
Never said it,
but
we all knew it.
Yeah.
We all knew it.
Yeah. Everybody knew it.
Even if y'all tell me right now that he ain't, yeah, he is. Yeah, he was.
Richard Simmons had a baby. Nah. That baby was switched.
Yeah. But man, he was like one of the first workout people to integrate like jokes also into his workout routines, man. He was always telling little quirky stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just a high energy guy.
Absolutely, very high energy.
I thought he would never die. Like real talk, yo. I thought he would exercise forever.
Yeah.
Man.
He probably exercising right now.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Like they're probably gonna put his body in a position of him exercising, just like this. Just like he's, how they do like funerals now where they put people in poses.
Oh, please don't pose Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons gonna be on a stage.
He's done enough.
Like this.
He's done enough.
That's what you mean, man. And you gotta have his famous hair just all over the place. So he just out here like this.
He got his hair, man.
Yeah,
he had all this hair with this huge bald spot in the middle. It's the wildest looking thing, yo. It was wild, man.
He did, man. And one of my favorite jokes about Richard Simmons of all time is Eddie Murphy.
Oh boy.
Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live when he did he did a parody of Richard Simmons, and he was he was kind of like a Richard Simmons, a black Richard Simmons with a it was Richard Simmons mixed with what's my guy name, Tutti Frutti.
Little Richard.
Little Richard. Yeah, so they called him Little Richard Simmons.
Okay.
And he had the little wig on with the swoop.
Yeah.
And he would come out talking like Richard Simmons, and then the music come on, he'd be like, ready, set, go, fat, go. I know a girl who but halo, she's fat. Hey, y'all gotta go see it. I know that whole skit, yo. That is hilarious, man.
That is funny, man.
That is hilarious.
Well, look. Well, speaking of putting people in position, when they die, I want to know how you gonna put this one in position. You know what I'm saying? Because world renowned.
Oh gosh.
World renowned, globally known to hold a microphone.
Yeah, and that means two things.
Dr. Ruth, what is it? Hammerstein.
Yeah.
Dr.
The
Ruth,
love
Dr.
doctor.
Ruth, the love doctor.
Yeah.
More specifically, the sex doctor.
The sex doctor.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Died at 96.
96, man.
That's a full life, brother.
How you think she died?
Full life and then some. I think I know how she died. You as well as anybody should know, you got to practice what you preach. You got to practice what you preach. I didn't make it to 96 by telling y'all no BS.
Yeah.
I get up on it.
Right.
I do what I got to do.
I went out on top.
I did.
Guess what? I went first.
Yeah. Or did I?
Or did I?
I don't know. But yeah, man, the sex doctor passed away, man. 96 years old. I remember when I was young, probably too young to be watching her show.
Probably.
Oh man, that was my favorite show.
Was it?
I think this is before Oxygen came on. I don't know what channel it came on. But matter of fact, MTV used to run a lot of her stuff.
That is true.
MTV ran some of her stuff.
Yeah.
And I would watch some of her shows, and it'd be the wildest questions people would be asking. Yeah. And you would think, the average person would be like repulsed. And
right.
She was just so interested.
She was. And asked follow-up questions.
Exactly. And you brought the peanut butter. And how did that make you feel when you put the peanut butter there? Because it's known as an aphrodisiac. She's German, you gotta get that. It's aphrodisiac, the German. But the problem with the peanut butter is it sort of clog up the mouth, so it keeps the saliva from producing. You need the saliva when you have the sex. You need the saliva.
What she say after? Gotta hop to it, spit on that thing. What?
Yeah, let it go, man. Hey, man, Dr. Ruth, man.
Man.
You showed us a lot. You told us a lot.
Yes,
and
indeed.
If nobody else takes anything from this,
right?
Women, let it be known.
Yeah.
You only gonna go old, all right?
Right.
If you act like you're trying to bring someone else into the world. Message. Hello. So the more rounds you go, the more rounds you stand to stay alive, man. Word to Dr. Ruth,
Word to Dr. Ruth, man. You got to get it in to stay up.
96?
96, man.
Come on, man.
96. That's a good life.
You can't deny that, man.
Nah, you can't, man.
You can't deny that at all, dog. But hey, man. Speaking of dying, man. Speaking of dying, man, sometimes it just ain't your time.
You right.
Sometimes it just ain't your time.
Right.
Brother. And if you've been anywhere near a news platform or a telephone or, I don't know, a KFC.
This is a Taco Bell.
Anything, dog. You will have known that Republican candidate, former president.
And felon
holder.
Yeah.
President 45, Mr. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Had a potential assassination attempt, man, just this past week, where a young man was found on a roof about 130 some yards out.
Come on, man.
From one of his rallies.
Come on.
Trump was speaking.
Come on.
Giving one of those riveting, we're gonna do it speeches.
Right.
And they're not doing it speeches.
Right.
Next thing you know, shots rang out.
You're right. They did.
Shots rang out. Like 6 or 7 Secret Service members jumped on.
Get down.
They look like, Men in Black up there, man.
Something.
Man, they got him down.
Yeah, man.
And when he rose again, he had a bloody ear.
Come on, man.
He started pumping his fist.
Come on, man.
At the people. They didn't take him out.
Come on, man.
And he walked away.
Come on, man. Hair intact.
Now here we stand.
Hair intact.
That's a good toupee.
That is a very good toupee. He paid a lot of good money for that.
Invest in that.
Yeah, you're right. I need to know who makes that, because I need to get some stock in that.
So where do you stand with this, man?
It's fake.
What's
fake news? All of it. It's fake. All of it.
Now, when you say fake, how fake are we going?
How fake are we going?
Yeah, how fake are we going? Are we going fake like switch the baby at birth fake? Or are we fake like I don't know what to do with my hands when another man's got my woman fake? In a scale from that to that, where you at with it, man?
I am at this is not your baby, but your baby in foster care fake. And here's why I say that, man.
Okay.
Being of former military, there are certain things that I have realized that happen when certain actions are taken. Okay. Number one, if you really want to take him out and you're 130 yards away, you're not gonna hear these shots coming. You're not,
right.
Especially in today's time.
Right.
I'd get me a reverse. All of this is counterclockwise. You put it on the end. I don't know the recipe or how you put it together. I'm just saying this is how you would do it, and you wouldn't hear it. It would be the video would not be able to capture the sound of it as well as it did if you were trying to do it. That's number one. Number two, if you have all of that equipment and you have done all of that, you're not gonna miss. You're not gonna miss. And because if you look at it, when everything rang out, he wasn't really moving. So it's not like he moved to the point to where you missed and hit him in the ear. No, it was like 2 or 3 shots that rang out, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to touch my ear." And he stayed standing there.
Right.
He stayed standing there. If you are any type of government official of that stature, they're going to tell you and put you on game. If you hear anything, the first thing you do is drop.
Right.
You get down.
Yeah.
My man stood up still, and they had to tackle him to bring him down, like it was the tush push. This is I don't believe none of this. And then he got up to where the pictures, and his ear was out in the open, and everybody else is surrounding him. Nobody had him covered. His ear is out there, and you see his fist, and it's a little blood, like he just
his ear is out.
His ear is out. His ear is out. Like it's just. It's not him taking a picture, or it's not him, being covered up. Like, it's literally just everybody else's arms and bodies are around him, and all you see is his side of his face with his bloody ear, like he went over to his friend's house at 16 to get his ear pierced, and they put a potato behind his ear and pushed it through, and something went wrong. That's what this reminds me of, man. Come on, man. You really think this is for real?
This is what I'll say with regard to this.
Come on, Jonathan.
Not only do I think it's real, I know it's real.
Okay, tell me.
Let me tell you how I know it's real.
Please, Michael.
One word.
Okay.
Desensitized. We, and when I say we, I'm speaking for me, you,
right,
Trump,
right,
Secret Service, the people that were at that rally. Everyone is desensitized. We're so desensitized to the point where even if something remotely real could possibly happen,
right,
number one, we're gonna find a way to poke holes in it,
right,
or number two, we're gonna find a reason to why, if it was real, there was got to be some motive behind the victim. It can never be just automatic. And the reason why I say that is because just like your whole timeline, like what you said. Number one, the Secret Service that Trump has.
Right.
Secret Service protects every single president.
Right.
Once you become president, you've adopted Secret Service.
For the rest of your life.
But Secret Service is given to you by the Secret Service.
Right.
So you don't necessarily get to go in and be like, I want him and him and him and him.
Right.
You're kind of granted a family,
right,
and they end up with you.
Right.
Now, if I'm the Secret Service and I'm protecting all the presidents, right, I'm probably not going to give Trump my best officers. Now, I'm not saying that they're trash, because, you know, you still got to be, you know, probably Navy SEAL certified and yada, yada. But we all know, bro, that there's low-hanging fruit for everything.
Yeah, everybody.
There's people in the NBA that ain't scoring no buckets.
Ronnie.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Barney. There's people in the league that ain't scoring no buckets. So I personally think, you have Trump. I think you have a lower tier of security.
Right.
And he also only can afford or bring around lower tier security,
right,
because of who he is and the relationships that he's kind of garnished. A lot of people really don't mess with him.
That is true.
So you kind of get what you get.
Right.
Including military personnel. You know, there's military guys that's homeless, that's looking for work.
That is true.
Hey,
that is true.
Are you a sniper? Yeah, I got some money for you. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't nothing to get a homeless vet off the street to be my sniper for a day.
That is true.
For a couple grand he ain't never seen before.
Right.
Not saying that's what he's got, but you kind of get the picture.
I get the picture.
So then when you have the actual shooting take place, they don't plan well enough they don't scope out all the buildings. Right. And even though everybody's saying in the camera angle, but there's a sniper and he's looking right where he is. Like, yeah, he is looking right where he is, but guess what? He don't see him. Because he's trash. Right. Because if you look at the video, he sees him literally at the last second. Right. He looks up, then the shots rang, and then they return fire. Right. And that's why a lot of people are saying, well, you know, they waited for him to shoot so they could shoot. It's like, it's too much. I think we're just desensitized, because even when the shots rang, someone died in the crowd.
That is true.
Someone died in the crowd, and from the camera angles you don't see a bunch of like commotion. Like, no, you don't. People are like screaming and stuff, but the people that are like screaming, like the high pitched howls, you know what they are? They're not desensitized. The people that are desensitized are just sitting there like, oh my God.
All the people on the stage.
What's going to happen next?
Right.
Including Trump. So when the shots rang out, his first instinct wasn't to duck. Oh my God, I'm in serious trouble.
No, he looking around.
He looking around like, what the hell? I know they ain't trying to assassinate me. I know they ain't doing that. And all of a sudden, they get down. This is real. Oh, all right. But from what I read though, the bloody ear wasn't a bullet. It's some kind of glass that was nearby that cut his ear.
Oh, okay.
But damn, it damn sure made for a hell of a photo.
It did.
Oh, man.
It did.
That photo, unfortunately, is going to be in our children's history books.
Absolutely.
It might be on the cover.
Absolutely.
What you studying?
Yeah.
They got Trump's ear on the cover. What the hell is this? But no, I do believe it's real, man. I believe it's real. I love the fact that, you know, conspiracy comes from everything. I love the fact that people think about stuff and don't just accept things for what it is. Right. But sometimes I think things just happen, bro.
I mean, yeah, I get it.
I think things happen, man.
I get it. I'm just gonna be, you know, and I'm open enough to realize, you know, or to be proven that it is real or whatnot. But my first thought was like, oh man, Trump got shot at. That's crazy, you know. But then I started looking at more videos and pictures and stuff, and I was like, kind of questionable. So
it looks wild.
It does. It looks very, very wild.
Here's another thing to call into question.
Okay.
Right? When people say, for example, like when you were saying, you know, an official gets shot at, he's supposed to duck and whatever, recover. How many assassination attempts have we seen in our lifetime in the U.S.? I could put up probably 2 fingers. One is Trump. Okay. The other is JFK, where they actually succeeded. And that wasn't even necessarily in our lifetime.
Yeah, not in our lifetime, no.
No one else, I mean, Bush got a shoe throwing at him.
Yeah. Well, Ronald Reagan.
Okay.
Ronald Reagan.
That was an attempt,
but
right?
That was an attempt.
Yeah. And I don't even remember how that one played
But
out.
we were just
probably like in Pampers. But
yeah, we were in foster care.
That's my point. So basically 2.
Right.
And this is one included.
Right.
So we have 2 assassination attempts to judge by.
Right.
But now all of a sudden everybody's an assassination scene expert. How?
Yeah.
How? So you're supposed to know how everybody's supposed to react at an assassination attempt.
Well, according to Abraham Lincoln's assassination.
Because when John Wilkes Booth got shot, everybody was screaming.
Everybody.
I mean, they ain't got no video, but that's what I heard.
That's what I heard. That's what I read.
That's what I read.
Yeah.
In the book.
In the book.
That's been rewritten a couple times.
By different people.
Yeah, man. Yo, but another thing that my issue with it was the immediate disbelief coincides with dislike.
Yeah.
Because, riddle me this.
Yeah.
Let's just replace Trump with Obama.
Okay.
Put him in the same spot. Same everything.
I'm getting 6 guys and 1 female, and we going after that dude after we rip this Walmart off. We going to get him.
Put a TV?
No, we're going to put the TV up after we get him. So we can watch ourselves on TV.
See, that's my thing though. So if that happens,
right?
Nobody is like, oh man, that's fake. You know, everybody's like, you know what? We ride at dawn. They done shot at my boy.
Yes.
Nobody's be like, oh, that doesn't look real. No, man. But that's the bad part of being disliked.
You right.
You can't do nothing.
Right.
He can slip and fall and break a bone, and everybody and their mama will be on social media wearing casts and doing dances. You know what I'm saying?
It's a new TikTok.
Yeah, do the Trump cast. Do the Trump cast. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, man.
Yeah.
I get it, but it's like, yo, you gotta think about this.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, I would not wish that on anybody. Like, I would never want to see or have anybody else experience watching anyone get shot. Like, that is probably the most heinous thing you could probably see, and the worst and traumatizing thing you could probably see. So I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And I felt bad with the thoughts that I had, because I saw people on social media, a couple of posts that said, you had one job.
Yeah.
How in the world did you miss?
Yeah.
Right?
I've seen stuff like that.
And so that's when I saw stuff like that, I was like, okay, even as bad as Trump is, or whatever he's, done, or whatever the case may be, you still shouldn't wish death on anybody.
Right, yeah, I wouldn't wish that on nobody.
Yeah, so
unless I'm Jonathan Majors and Michael Ealy walk in, you can die today. You can drop right now. And matter of fact, my next movie is gonna be me killing the Green-Eyed Bandit. Jonathan Majors versus the Green-Eyed Bandit. Kill him right there on the red carpet. That way you can't even tell me bleeding. Ealy. We're gonna call it Ealy.
You gonna call it Ealy?
Ealy assassination.
Guess what, M.E.? That baby wasn't even yours. Hey, we want to thank y'all for coming out to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is
and it ain't
what you think. Hey man, this is episode 153.
Yeah.
We thank y'all so much for y'all support, man. We hope y'all continue to support us. Please go by all of our social media pages: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of those different places. Support our sole sponsors and SpiceshipOrganics.com and ShopNewClothes.com. Please make sure you hit us up, leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. We're on YouTube. You will get this footage firsthand on YouTube. And man, we thank y'all so much for this comedic conversation between a minister and a heathen, man. For the Church Parking Lot Podcast, I'm Jay Jamal.
I am Brown-Eyed Bandit, B. Allen.
We'll see y'all later, man. Peace. Hey, can you take me to foster care real quick?
Foster care?
Yeah.
What's foster care?
I don't know who my parents are. My man said, "What's foster care?" He was real serious.